New at 4 today, we're watching developments in Washington, D.C. right now where the federal budget process is starting to take shape. Ohio Congressman Mike Carey told 10 TV Today that a top priority is making President Donald Trump's 2017 tax cuts permanent. Let's get to 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash now. And you spoke with the congressman, Doug. Why is Carey saying that this is key?
Well, Carey says that Americans would see their income taxes go up substantially if the tax cuts are not extended. The House passed a budget resolution last week that basically sets the parameters around spending and cuts. So the House and the Senate can now start hammering out the specifics of their budget proposals. Carey says Republicans are focusing on some of the president's priorities, including eliminating taxes on tips and overtime pay that he really campaigned on. He explained his support for continuing the president's tax cuts and addressed concerns about potential Medicaid cuts.
Well, listen, if we do nothing, I think the average American will see their taxes go up by 22%. I mean, that's a fact of the matter.
There's been some concern raised. In fact, yesterday, a couple Democratic representatives and union members raised concerns about the possibility of cuts to Medicaid.
Not going to happen.
Tell me about that.
I think the president has been very clear. He does not want to touch Medicaid, and a lot of people, Medicaid and Medicare, they think of as synonymous, but it's not. But there's, we're not looking to cut Medicaid. The president has been very clear with that. He doesn't want to hurt any of the social services.
Representative Carey also mentioned that 12 House Republicans sent a letter to Republican House leaders saying they would not support the budget bill if it includes Medicaid cuts. And right now, the Republicans have a very slim 7-member majority in the House.
Well, Doug, I also understand that Representative Carey recently introduced a bill to help family caregivers. So what would that actually do? Well,
it's called the Credit for Caring Act, and it's a bipartisan bill in both the House and the Senate right now. It would essentially help people who are working, who are also caring for mom and dad or grandma and grandpa at home. It would give them up to a $5,000 tax credit related expenses, such as transportation and supplies. Carey says they'll be able to work on that a little bit more after the budget negotiations.
But certainly something that a lot of families we're seeing more and more of. You have those multi-generational households now. So
absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
A lot of that going on.
Doug, thank you so much.